Hi. Okay, so let's try this again because I have recorded this video before or something like this video and it didn't turn out very um I didn't like it. So I edited like 24 minutes, like a video of 24 minutes, and I didn't use any of that because then I decided that I hate it. Basically, I just wasted my time. So I wanted to talk a little bit about why I'm doing this kind of video. So the other video that I did was also recorded on my iPad, and probably the noise is really terrible. I understand that. I'm gonna close the window, but I'm not sure it's gotten any better. But I'm recording this like this because first of all, I'm lazy, but I want to create more content. I want to keep creating more and more. And I want to, be less formal and more like us, having a conversation, more casual. Is that the word that I'm looking for? Maybe. So the thing is that I have videos recorded that I haven't even started editing. Some I have, but some I still didn't edit, and it's just sitting there because editing takes a long time. And I had to work, I had things to do that I had to, I had deadlines for, and I couldn't just stop everything to edit the videos I recorded. And there's a video there that is, I'm still in the beginning of the editing, and I hope it comes out soon because it's not that I don't like the editing process, it's just that it takes a long time to finish. And it's about the subconscious mind. I have that video in Portuguese, and now I have recorded it in English, but still in the process of editing. And while I edit those videos, I feel like I need to do something more like this, more casual, more just talking, and that being something, a video posted or just something. And maybe I don't need to edit a lot because this could be just like a normal conversation, so I don't have to spend a long time editing this. But at the same time, those videos are more informative and kind of, it's not formal, but it's more informative in some way. It's like tackling a subject, and while here is more like whatever comes to mind. More of a life update chat, something like that. And I wanted to talk about this kind of new weird thing that I'm doing, and this weird angle and this weird sound, back quality sound. And I didn't want to bring my camera here, I didn't want to bring my microphone, and that's because I think it starts looking too formal to me, and then it gets harder for me to create the video when it gets more formal. And it's, I feel like I need to make it good enough and make it like the best that I can, but sometimes I don't need to make it the best that I can if the best that I can, won't even come out because it's so much work and it takes a lot of energy, a lot of mind power from me. And so this year I had this lesson, I think, that this theme that kept coming back from like pretty much the start of the quarantine, and that was to let go of the outcome and just do things without being intimidated, because I wanted to be not perfect, because it will never be perfect, but I wanted to be like good, any good. And so that whatever I'm doing, I want it to be good, and then that becomes an intimidating thing, right? Because when you are being that hard on yourself and just expecting those things, like a certain quality that you don't even know if you can deliver, because so maybe you're just doing that thing for the first time, but you already have expectations. That is like just the perfect situation for you to freeze, for you to not do anything at all. And that's what was happening to me. And when I had my burnout earlier this year, when I decided that, okay, I'm gonna give drawing and illustration another chance, I had to force myself to stop being so hard on myself and just enjoying the process and just doing the thing, without the expectation, just letting go of the outcome, letting go of whatever result I'm looking for, and stop looking for any results. Just looking for, just expecting to have fun and to enjoy, and learn to enjoy the process more than the reward of having that thing done and perfect. Because this video is the manifestation of the saying that done is better than perfect. This is what it is. Done is better than perfect. Because it's never going to be perfect, and if you expect it to be perfect, you freeze. You just don't do it, or you start but you don't finish, and you procrastinate, and you just don't want to go through that because you don't want to be disappointed when it's not perfect in the end. We are so, it's so complex the way that our minds work. And I'm like the champion of wanting things to be perfect and then freezing, because I don't know, it ends up being like it's better if I don't even try than to disappoint myself and give my best and then disappoint myself. At some point it becomes something like, if I don't give my best, then it's an excuse for it not being perfect or any good, because I'm not giving my best, I'm not giving my all, so whatever, it doesn't matter. And how is that gonna make me any better at that or at anything if I'm not giving my best, if I'm not really challenging myself, just because I'm afraid of the outcome, just because I'm afraid of being disappointed, I'm avoiding frustration. I feel like I've talked about this before here or on Instagram, but I think it was on Instagram, but like avoiding frustration is the way to be frustrated in life. Because when you're an artist or a creative person and work with creativity, I'm just gonna speak about creativity because that's what I understand. So when you are a creative person and you work with your creativity, frustration is another step in the process. It's just gonna be there every time. It's just gonna be there. Since the moment you start learning how to do something, you get frustrated because you don't get it like that in the first attempt. You get frustrated. It's just how things work. It's just how we learn. But we have to deal with that frustration. And if we start avoiding it, then we don't evolve, because we won't even learn new things. We won't even try new things because we know it won't be any good. And that in the end will lead you like to a life of frustration, like ultimate frustration, because you won't achieve the things that you wanted to achieve in life, because you're always running away from that like specific frustration, and you traded those little frustrations that you could overcome for a more general frustration in your life. If that makes any sense, I hope that makes sense, and I hope I'm being able to express myself well enough in English, because this is a topic that is, this is really, it has really been in my mind. And this year is like really the lesson to me of the year. I mean, despite everything that is happening in my creative side, in my creative life and career, this is the lesson that this year have brought me, and it's still like I still haven't learned. I know this is the lesson, but it's still hard for me to get there and really, okay, I understand this, and I'm not gonna do it anymore, and I'm just gonna detach from the outcome. It's not easy. It's hard. For me, it is hard, and I see people that do that. It's just their natural state, just experimenting and doing things, and just whatever comes out is fine, But to me, I have this need for it to be well done, for something to be good, And this is pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. And I did some Q&A in the other video, but I'm gonna do the Q&A in another video, because I really don't want this video to be too long, because the other one was like half an hour, and that is too much. Nobody wants to watch me like this for half an hour, not doing anything. So this is it for this video. Just, let me know what you think about the things that I was talking and reflecting on. What do you think about that? Do you think about that? Do you go through those things also? I mean, am I the only one? I don't think I'm the only one, but like, just let me know what you're going through, what your own personal struggles are. And if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends or whatever you want to do. And if you find this video way too weird for me to continue doing them, just, you can let me know too. Just say, please stop, this is weird. And I'll stop, I think, maybe. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.